All of my buddies was going into the service, so I had all my papers transferred so I could go in service with them. That's the last I ever seen of them.
Everyone wanted to serve. Everyone was in the service at that time. If you weren't in the service, then you felt like you didn't belong. Everyone wanted to be in the service.
It got kind of hairy after the Battle of Okinawa. We was having all those kamikazes come in to hit the ships. And my ship was lucky. A plane came back from aft, and a Navy pilot shot him down. I saw him splash.
We'd have to go up in the air and check him out, make sure it was right. We didn't wear no parachute or nothing. And we just went. But you know, the Army, when you go in the Army, they tell you you're expendable. And they mean that.
I was 19 years old. I was too young to even worry about it, really, because, you know, it was just like another job. You had a job to do and you went in and did it, and so that was it. And they took care of it.
You know, back in those days, it was patriotic to be patriotic. And, you know, we loved our country because we understood what the United States was all about.
I was proud of him because he was in the service, but at the same time, I was worried, you know. But I knew he knew how to take care of himself, so I prayed to God, and everything went fine.
I was lucky to come home. We had several pretty good air raids. You know, what we call the second Pearl Harbor there at Barry Hitley. I think we sank 17 ships that night. And one of them was a munition ship, and it's pretty scary.
The purpose was to fly the gliders in behind the lines and land and help the troops that was already there. All the paratroopers that went with us didn't have any parachutes. Nobody had any parachutes on there when they're flying in the glider.
Well, we did take on one Japanese pilot that we shot down in Okinawa. The captain saw compassion in me, I think. He knew I wasn't going to hurt him. They strapped a .45 on me and told me to keep everyone else on our ship away from him. That was what my job was.
Each guy was responsible for 6 gliders. We had some gliders that they were supposed to last 15 minutes in combat. We had one glider that made 6 missions. The else they would be full of bullet holes and patch them up and send them out again.
There were 9 destroyers in Desron 47, and we went through all the battles. And our group was a group that stayed out in the South Pacific the longest, Desron 47. There's 9 ships in our group, and 4 came back.
He says, the ship sunk. The Warrington sunk, all 4, all through down. Oh, my buddies.
It was very lonely when they were gone because my family was always together, but I just prayed every day and everything turned out fine.